What's up, everybody?
Hey, hey.
Back in the saddle here, Super Lilly Brothers.
Super Lilly Bros. Oh, and we are off to a fantastic start.
Perfect.
Yep, we are already nailing it right over here. And Windwaker.
Hold on, let me get focused up real quick. Okay.
There we go.
Alright. I think I do my Tai Chi this morning.
So I looked it up, and you were 100% right.
I don't know what you're talking about. But
the song I was singing was the Lizzie McGuire theme.
I knew that. I haven't heard that in literally a generation now.
Yeah, neither have I. I didn't know it, but as I listened to the song, I've been singing that song in response to a lot of stuff.
Well, I can recognize it anywhere. It just like opened a chasm in my mind that I haven't had. It was like a chakra in my brain that opened. I just knew immediately.
Secret. It was like Professor X just opened up a chasm of things that had been hidden from you for years.
Those dang X-Men again. Okay.
Well, that's like exactly like I haven't watched that show literally since I was in elementary school. And
I don't know if I watched that show at all.
I don't think you did. That's the thing that is driving me crazy about how you got that reference.
Yeah, I think it's that last one. I was like, I know that's the Lizzie McGuire song, even though I've never seen the show before.
So I'm not gonna lie. You sent me down a bit of a tunnel, a content tunnel.
I did not mean to.
Yeah, I have been down the YouTube void watching Lizzie McGuire clips. And I gotta tell you, do not like that show at all.
That's actually kind of disappointing to me.
Yeah, not a big fan. I gotta tell you, shows in the 2000s, early 2000s like that, or the late 90s, I'm not exactly sure exactly when it was. Those were really rough. That was really hard for me to get through.
That was around the same time as like stuff like Even Stevens.
Yeah, that was like the Even Stevens show time. I think they were doing like the Amanda show very shortly around there.
That was technically before my time, believe it or not.
Yeah.
I grew up, like, I like Drake and Josh, like iCarly, stuff like that.
Yeah.
I guess that's a complete different network, but still.
Well, the torch definitely passed from Disney Channel to Nickelodeon around that time, at least for me.
Was Disney Channel ever good?
I mean, they've had a couple of good ones. They had Kim Possible. That's a stinking good show.
I've been rewatching that recently because I never, once again, like that was kind of a little bit before, like that wasn't that before.
Yeah.
But I never like officially watched the show.
Yeah.
But it's on Disney Plus now.
Ooh.
So, which that's pretty much what Disney Plus is for. It's like,
oh, I remember that show.
Remember that show that you haven't thought about for about 10 years? Well, if you're in the mood.
If you want to ruin your nostalgia for it, you can hop right in. Yeah, there's a bunch of shows that, like, when I was around that age, was just like, oh, dude, this is the crap. I love this show. And now I'm, like, refusing to allow myself to watch it because I know I will be sad if I watch it. Like, I was obsessed. You know those, I don't know if this was before your time or during your time, but they had a handful of like super cheap, super like easy to produce, cheap animation spin-offs from their main movies during the Disney Renaissance. So they had like a Hercules show, and an Aladdin show, and a Little Mermaid show.
Yeah, I had heard about that.
Yeah, I watched those. I remember I'd go over to Grammy's house because she got that version of Disney Channel. Whoops. Because she had that version of Disney Channel that we didn't have at home. And I would watch it, like, when those came on, it felt like Christmas to me. And I just watched the intros to those shows the other day. I was like, oh my gosh, these are really cheaply animated. Like, this looks like a very cheap show. Especially if you go straight from, like, the movie to the to the show, it's like, oh my goodness.
Part of me thinks they're not meant to be looked at like that.
What do you mean?
Like, I actually have no idea what I mean. It's just like
Nailed it.
Well, it's like we're like looking at these like as adults. Like, look how terrible this is. Like, and cheap the show looks, even though it's like clearly for kids. And,
That's
like,
true.
That's I can remember it for like nostalgia.
Yeah, and as a kid, if it's made for kids, and as a kid I loved it, then it succeeded in what it was setting out to do.
I guess so.
If I was really excited to watch it when I was a child, then it was a good show.
I would agree with that.
It's awesome when a show is really good when you're 20 years old and when you're like 11.
I guess it is getting kind of rare that if you like look at those shows that they were as good as they were. Some shows hold up though.
Yeah, well, like what's a show you're thinking of?
I mean, I guess like Drake and Josh and like the stuff that I like watch.
Yeah,
like Regular Show. I love Regular Show.
Oh my gosh, that show. So spoilers, but did you ever get to the end of a Regular Show?
I just recently finished it.
Okay, so what were your thoughts on that?
I mean, I knew about spoilers, by the way.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to say that every time. I'm gonna have to use that. But the thing with Pops,
yeah,
that came out of nowhere. Even though
it's on the Iron Throne, that part.
God, do we have to do a spoiler for that too? God dang it! No, but that felt like it came out of nowhere, even though I already knew about that. But otherwise, it was very, very like Regular Show-esque, like exactly what I was expecting.
Catch
like
in a bottle. Dang it! Freaking every time.
God.
I think there's another fairy on the other side too. Yeah.
Welcome back to Christian thinks he's really good at this game.
They can't.
Only to make a fool of himself over and over.
Oh no, you got it. You got
Okay.
it. I think the game.
Legitimately pissed for.
I think the game like glitched out for a second there. But yeah, I thought it's interesting because what I loved about that show is it would just take extremely mundane things and make it into like this really complex, like, or crazy epic whatever. And I loved it when they started tying something. You never opened a chest earlier.
What?
There's a chest. Oh no, you did get it. Sorry.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm sorry. But then when it suddenly became like about Pops, I don't know. It just kind of rung a little weird to me. I don't think you have a key, do you? Oh, you do.
That's what that entire thing was for.
I guess it was. So.
Boss baby time. This is iconic.
It is. I love that you fight Hooktail from Paper Mario in this. Yeah.
I'll give that a C-.
Okay, that's fair.
I think that's fair.
Yeah. I'm not gonna fight for anymore. I'm happy with it.
I don't even remember this guy's name though.
I think it's about to say it on the screen, or did it just say it on the screen? Did we just miss it?
No, I don't think I do that.
Oh, in Twilight Princess and a couple of the other ones, they always put the name up there.
Oh God.
What was that? You just kind of like walked through his claws like effortlessly.
Some people have it, you know.
You have it, all right.
Okay.
I always have found it hilarious that you're like actively causing more of the issue that was plaguing the dragon in the first place.
Yeah.
I had an insect giving me some butt problems once as well.
I feel like you're looking at me like I should know where you're going with this.
No.
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, I did. It was real rough, but it was kind of different butt issues. So.
Are you being serious?
No, I'm not being serious.
Oh, okay.
It's a bit.
I am insanely lost.
It's just the idea of, like, Valoo has a butt parasite is really funny to me. This ancient god with admittedly a lot of dandruff has gotten plagued by this random monster.
Well, I love how powerful this guy is, and he uses everything just to, like, kind of annoy. Like, he just lives in this room.
Yeah, like, what exactly is he doing? Like, I get it's uncomfortable and it's annoying, but, like, can Valoo not just pull his tail up?
He's pretty much doing the equivalent of stepping in a puddle with your sock on. Valoo.
Aw, man, now I'm gonna be uncomfortable for the rest of the day.
Today's gonna suck.
Yeah. I used to, or I guess I work for a place that has me work outside a lot, and whenever it's downpouring, it's horrendous because, like, the rain will just come down and just soak my socks, and then I have to walk around for the rest of the day and just squirt, like, water out. What was that? You're playing like...
No, that is not going to fly, sir.
I think you can just use it, yeah.
Can we just get one Zelda boss that's just... doesn't have an eye somewhere?
No.
Denied.
You're not allowed. Hey! Do-do-do! Ba-da! Do-do-do-do-do-do!
That is a good boss.
It's a good one. It's not just straightforward. You have to kind of think three-dimensionally about it.
Yeah.
Use the environment. Like, it's not just hit the boss with the new weapon you have. You have to think, what in the environment can I use?
Mm-hmm.
And then I can hit the boss with the weapon that I have.
Yeah. I forget, if you just swing around, does he kill you? If you just swing around as long as you want to?
I think if you do it for a while, he'll eventually hit you. But you can swing around for a while before he does.
What a piece of heart!
You got a heart container. Lucky you. Oh, by the way, have you ever noticed this? Just go up real close to the wind, but don't go into it. And listen to the music.
Right here?
Mm-hmm. That's the Majora's Mask Last Day song.
Mother of Mary and Joseph. Oh my god.
Yep. Mother of Mary and Joseph.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I was thinking that was the song from Ocarina of Time.
Which one?
It's not, but I thought it was like before you get to the boss.
Which boss?
Just all the aren't they all the same? Like the music?
The music before you get to a boss.
Yes.
I'm confused.
Well, it doesn't matter because it wasn't it anyway. So.
Okay. Yeah, it's the Ocarina.
The curse of dandruff has been lifted.
He has administered the great and terrible Head and Shoulders.
It's like nothing changes. It turns out he's just a big jerk.
Timbo.
It's been a minute.
Oh, you! The guy who should have given me the pearl a long time ago.
I'm gonna take the pearl, but I'm not. I don't like you.
I still don't like you at all.
I'm not happy about it.
I heard everything from Medley. Timbo, thank you so much. I'm sorry I mistrusted you. Yeah, you better be sorry. I hope I can be like you someday, Timbo.
You need good spankings.
Yeah, that's what you need. I feel like kids don't get spankings enough anymore.
Yeah.
Just go on this full tirade. You know, my day. If we said some of the stuff that you said to me, I'd be having you clean out your mouth with soap.
In my day, we just have our iPads taken away.
Yeah, a Gen Zer who acts like a boomer.
It's like I get mad at my kids when they're not on their phones. Can you just be present on your phone, please?
I'm trying to chat you on Facebook Messenger right now. Did you get on? Dad, nobody uses Facebook Messenger anymore. Actually, I kind of feel like I revealed my age because I don't think anyone does use Facebook Messenger anymore.
Not commonly.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Yes, kids nowadays.
Let me put it like this: the only time I use it is when you or someone like around that age like messages me, and then like I'll like talk with them on there.
Oh,
but I'm
man.
fine with doing that.
Oh man.
I feel okay. Well,
Facebook Messenger is my generation's email.
I mean, email's still email.
Yeah, email's still email, but email is like, to me, it's just slightly dated, and like, oh man, I wish they communicate in a more convenient way.
I didn't even get her email address. We gotta watch Spy Kids at some point.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Have you seen those?
Yeah, I've seen all. There's 4 of them, isn't there? But only 3 real ones and 1 that has like completely different characters.
Wow, you know about this? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you see in the first 5 minutes of the 3rd Spy Kids movie.
It's crazy the careers just launchpad out of this movie.
Going back and watching that movie again, I feel like will be hilarious because of all the people who are like when you're a kid and you watch a lot of movies, you don't recognize that so-and-so is a famous person.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly now, those movies are like stuffed with famous people.
Those movies are star-studded.
Yeah, like insanely star-studded, even though they do not like they are not. Those did not age well. They did not last. Like
some people absolutely love those movies.
Really?
Like those. Actually, those movies are actually kind of iconic. They're like kind of sky high, like our Sky High. I just part's so weird.
Yeah, there was this whole like generation of movies that was like I don't know. I don't think any of them were actually made by Disney, but they kind of feel like Disney Channel movies. They're like Sky High, Spy Kids.
Those are Disney Channel.
Oh, those are both Disney Channel, and then Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Yeah,
is that Disney?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, there's that whole like genre that happened there.
Well, you don't want to hear something crazy?
Yes.
Frick. How do I not know this? Is it this?
Da da da.
Okay.
There you go. I don't remember the actual directions, but I remember the song.
It makes you feel like the Windwaker.
Makes you feel like a Windwaker.
That's his name.
We should have named him Windwaker.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, Windwaker.
The Windwacker.
Thanks, Windwacker. You saved everybody. You can't go back and get the Swift Sale yet, right?
Can we? I forget how to get it, actually. Oh, yes, sir.
Hello. Here's the other part I really like about exploring in this game is that you can fill in the map. I'll admit that it would be cooler if there was more than one island per panel. Mm-hmm. But it's not like the islands are always in the middle of each panel. Like, they're all over the place, so there's still a lot of exploration. And then each panel will still have stuff like krakens and great fairies and just there's all this stuff just kind of like nestled around that you can find.
Yeah.
This is just a really good system. And it feels so satisfying to fill this map out.
I just love this guy.
Hey, Small Fry! Always imagine him as like a 1920s news reporter. Yeah, real particular. But I doubt you'll ever see... Oh gosh, I can't even read. But I doubt you'll ever get there to see it, Small Fry. Unless you manage to sprout wings and fly, that is. Ha-ha! Because you won't be getting there otherwise.
Like a radio sound, like a new wave radio sound behind the...
That's all I can teach you, Small Fry. Maybe it's just because he says Small Fry all the time, and like the tattoos on his face kind of make him look like he has a mustache. Oh my goodness! Look, he has Hylian ears.
Are you sure?
Look, do you see him?
I mean, yeah, they just look like ears.
Yeah, but he's a fish.
Okay.
And they're known as like manfish. I don't know. That's just weird.
I will crush your spirit here.
Okay, thank you.
I'll give it to you.
I guess you could always crush it next time on our next episode.
It would be my honor.
Okay, well, I'm looking forward to it. Thank you guys for tuning in. Next time, we'll continue to explore the Great Sea.
See you.